Here we have a 2021 Mazda CX-9 GS-L. Has a 2.5-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine, automatic transmission, and all-wheel drive.
For the series, we have here, windows and locks, all time board storage providers. There's a storage on the top by as well. For the interior side, we have a plastic box.
Push button start found on the dash right behind the steering wheel. Starts up nice and easy, and you see we do have a combination of analog and digital displays for the gauge cluster, and you are able to toggle through a variety of different displays in the digital screen there. Off to the side here, we do have your power liftgate button, in addition to your lane departure warning and your off-road mode button. The CX-9 does have paddle shifters, so you can see they're on the back of both sides of the steering wheel, and they are mounted to the wheel itself, so you can keep track of them that way. When you turn the wheel, they turn with it. We also have your Bluetooth and audio controls found on this side of the steering wheel, the info button being the one to toggle through the various different screens in the gauge cluster. On the other side, you will find your adaptive cruise control settings there. When the vehicle is in reverse, this is where you'll find your backup camera. You do have guidance lines as well. If we go into entertainment, this is where you find your audio sources. So we'll have AM, FM radio, USB and auxiliary ports, Bluetooth connectivity, and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So you can see under applications, we have those two there as well. While the vehicle doesn't currently have it equipped, you can have navigation added at the point of sale or anytime afterward. Then if we dig through the settings a little bit, under safety, we'll find your distance recognition support system. So that would be your adaptive cruise control. SBS and SCBS is your forward collision alert. Then we have blind spot monitoring and your lane keep assist. That also includes lane departure warning as well. We do have a heated steering wheel on this vehicle as well. Heated front seats, so 3-stage for both, as you can see. And then dual zone climate control with ice cold air conditioning. We also have rear climate control on this vehicle as well. Little storage compartment there. Gear select, nice straight line, if we can get that in focus. And then we do have slap shift if you prefer that over using the paddle shifters or just leaving it in drive. We also have your sport mode, electronic parking brake and auto hold. These are the controls for the stereo. You do have a bunch of shortcuts all around. And the little one is for your volume only, so volume up, volume down, super intuitive. But you do have an instant mute, so if you press it down, instantly mutes it. Say you're going through a drive-through or you need to talk to someone really quickly, instead of constantly scrolling down, you press it down once, say what you have to say, and then press again, and the audio comes back to the level it was. We do have two cup holders in the middle. Nice big armrest in the middle. It does open up 50-50 as such. Bunch of deep storage in there. And then towards the back, we do have some inputs. So SD card reader is if you choose to upgrade it to navigation. You do have two USB ports. One with the little smartphone icon is the one you'll want to plug into for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. And then we do have an auxiliary port beside that as well. Up top, we do have an auto-dimming rear view mirror, sunglass holder up top. Then we have your dome light controls, sunroof control for the nice big sunroof above the front passengers. Jet Black Mica for the exterior. We also have LED headlights up front. Integrated LED windows and side mirror there on both sides. We also have the access button on the driver's door handle, kitchen door windows on the back, 4-wheel disc brakes all around. We also have your gas cap on the driver's side for the dashboard. We also have two exhausts, one on either side. LED taillights in the rear to match the headlights. And we have your all-wheel drive, the Mazda emblem right in the middle, and then the dash on the passenger side. So you take the key fob, hold the third button from the top. So you can get that in focus for you there. Oh, so that activates the power liftgate. So the CX-9 is a 3-row SUV, so you do sacrifice some storage in the back, but you still have a good amount of upright storage back here. We also have some storage underneath the false floor here, and if we go one layer deeper, you will find your spare tire mounted underneath all of that. You're able to fold down the second and third row seating, so you can see the second row folds down in a 60-40 split, so you can see that uneven divide there, while the third row does fold down in a 50-50 split. You can also see the chassis anchor back there. When you're done, press the button on the liftgate, or use the key or the button in the interior. Drops back down and latches back into place. For the rear interior, we have the power window switch right in the middle, door handle above, some storage and speakers down below. In the second row, you get a ton of legroom and headroom in the back of the CX-9. Same nice leather upholstery all throughout the interior. We do have an armrest that folds down here, giving you 2 cup holders, a nice sturdy place to put your arm, as well as a storage area with 2 USB ports in the second row seating. Lower child seat anchors are easily found at the bottom fold of the second row seats. On the back of the front seats, we do have 2 storage pockets on each side. So you can see 1 and then 2. We also have rear climate control vents, as well as the rear climate control here. And the second row seating is heated, so you can see on each side there is a heated seat button there. Attach this third row seating, just pull the handle in the top corner of either side. Folds out of the way, giving you super easy access to the third row seating there. And then you can also see the child seat anchor on the back of this seat as well. And third row, it is 2 seats, like I mentioned, folds down 50-50. So that means there's 2 seats in the front, 3 in the middle, 2 in the back, making this a 7-seater SUV. There are storage and cup holders on either side of the third row seating as well. And then when you're done, just pull this back, and you are able to slide it back and forth. There is a manual slide and release there, and then you can use this to recline it however you see fit. And that was the 2021 Mazda CX-9 GS-L. If you're interested in this turbocharged, all-wheel drive, 7-seater SUV with loads of safety features, you can go to parkmazda.ca to book a form to book the test drive. In doing so, get your $25 Visa gift card for coming down. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you soon.